General Insurance is the proud sponsor of Gardens of Antigua.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Welcome to Gardens of Antigua. I'm in Hogdes Bay and I'm at the beautiful home of John and Sarah Fuller. Now their garden has really been, well, there's quite a story to it, and I'm going to let Sarah explain it to you, because it has grown from a small plot, from just mainly shrubbery, cassis, wild plants, to this beautiful manicured garden that you're going to see now. So let's go in and meet Sarah, and welcome to Gardens of Antigua. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Joy.
Thank you so much for allowing us to come visit your garden.
You're most welcome.
I know it's huge, and lots of it are pieces that have been added on.
Yes.
So it's kind of compartmentalized.
That's right.
So,
that's right. It's a bit of a mishmash.
Yeah, but a mishmash that has been put together and looks marvelous. So why don't we look at the first part of the garden?
Yes.
And well, first of all, we've got to talk about this tree.
Oh, it's incredible.
Because it's just amazing.
It is. It's magnificent.
It's a rubber tree.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. And I planted it as a small pot, about 30 years ago, 35 years ago.
Wow. And what do you call it? These are just roots hanging
Yes,
from
aerial
it?
roots.
Right. And I see a little
And a
bird
bird's
has
nest.
made a nest in the aerial roots.
These I make, at Christmas time, I make wreaths.
Wow.
Christmas
Yeah, great
wreaths.
idea, because they're very pliable.
That's right.
Pretty strong.
And they'll last a couple of
Yeah,
years,
perfect.
and some of them are thicker than others, as you
Yeah,
can see.
perfect for roots. And you've got a turpentine tree over
That's
here.
right.
With its wonderful, very distinctive bark.
Coloration.
Right.
And the bark smells of turpentine. I think that's why it's called a turpentine, really. But it does if you nick it.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And it's great how it just falls off. It's like a bad sunburn or something. Now, is this something
from
you
my
used to make
mother-in-law.
henna? Or?
I think it is. I don't know why it's otherwise called the henna plant, but it smells fabulous at night.
Oh, kind of like a lady of the night.
Yes.
Not too much smell to it during the day.
No.
Interesting shape. Now, are these the flowers? Is it half dead or what?
The flowers are here, and then they'll seed.
Oh, I see.
And the seeds will grow. It's difficult. I find it difficult to get bigger plants. They're hard to grow. But then
Yeah, well, it's
maybe
a
I
lovely,
don't water them enough.
Right, it's a lovely shape, and I love the crown of thorns. And now these plants don't need too much water.
No, and
do you
that's-
have a problem with water here?
Yes.
Or,
Well,
okay.
we do have government water, but watering with government water is not the same as. And
Right,
we
I
are
know.
really on the dry end of the island, and our soil is mostly marl. We have in our garden, we've got a little dip that is quite a large topsoil, but basically this end of the garden is marl, just pure marl.
Ah, I see. Which is good for growing some things.
Palms.
But, yeah, but not so much other things.
Not mangoes.
Right.
Or avocados.
Now this is another very interesting little entryway. And this amazing cactus, how long has this been here?
Night blooming cereus.
Oh, so it must be fabulous at night.
And the flowers
And I
are
see there are
huge.
lots of blooms on it.
They're about the
But
size of my
I'm forgetting my
hand when
manners,
they come
Sarah.
back. Sorry.
We should
This is Cato
introduce.
and Riley.
Cato, Riley, hi, nice to meet you. And the little one?
Tinkerbell.
Hi, Tinkerbell.
And these two palms have just been discovered by white crowned pigeons.
Ah.
They come and they've been eating the seeds. This is
Oh,
the first year they've done
okay.
it.
Okay. Now, the white crowned pigeons
They're
are
the big
different
ones.
from the... Oh, okay.
The black ones with the white head.
Ah,
And
okay.
they are apparently threatened, near threatened as a species.
Yeah, I hope they haven't built a little nest
No,
there.
that's not them.
Okay. Lots of little... Now, do you have fish in there? Because I
Yes,
see the...
yes,
are there
guppies.
any fish left?
After
way
they've
they-
drunk them.
Yeah. Because I've noticed that happening
know.
with mine.
I know.
They're drinking the water, and I'm thinking, oh my God, these
Hope the
guppies are
babies-
disappearing.
Yes, hope the babies don't go.
Yeah.
These are lovely when we get rain.
Right.
But right now they're looking
lovely.
rather dried
What's
up.
so great about this? They do survive
Yes, they do.
Dry weather.
Yes.
They're very almost invasive, but when they have the
Gilberto, my
color,
helper.
it's a hi there. This is
Gilberto.
Gilberto. Nice to meet you. You've done a lovely job with the garden.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Yeah, they're a great plant, great ground cover, and just great
Yes,
color
yes,
when they're
fabulous
watered.
colour.
And it's a really a nice.
I've been trying to collect flowering plants now to encourage hummingbirds.
Oh yes, gorgeous.
And they love the little yellow button. I don't know what the name is.
Oh, that I don't know the name. It grows wild, but it's quite
crazily,
lovely.
but,
Yeah.
they just love it in the mornings. The weather.
Now, this garden, this part of the garden, is this was a second edition, or how did it work?
Well, when we built the house, I started the garden around the house and then spread out.
I see.
So
I see.
this,
Now you've got
this is
some-
an area here where I've planted a lot of sweet-smelling things,
Things,
frangipani,
and,
and there's a
Is it
Tahitian
gardenia?
gardenia.
Okay, over
And
there. Now, what kind of palm did you say this was?
This is
It looks like a Japanese fantail, but it
it's
probably
the
isn't.
Chinese fan palm,
Okay.
Livingstonia chilensis, I think.
Okay. And you've got the beautiful cardboard plant
Yes,
there, which is
yes.
just gorgeous.
It's Zamia? Is it Zamia?
I can't remember. But I love how you've incorporated the coppers too, because they add a nice
They do,
kind
dimension.
of vintage feel to the garden.
Yes.
And
yes, we've been lucky to.
over there
to
is,
get them over the
are
years.
those, I thought they were bamboo for a moment, but they're
No,
actually,
I haven't got any bamboo planted yet. I've got a very interesting, the palm behind.
yes.
You can see it better from the other side. It's
Oh.
an arenga.
And it
Arenga
has, again, a
australiensis.
very,
very hardy.
right. It's interesting the way it grows, which is kind of different
And
from other
it's
palms.
not too huge, but it's a cluster. It grows as a cluster, but I don't think it'll get any bigger.
Oh.
I think that's
Okay.
probably it.
Yeah, but it needs a lot of
size.
space
It
to
does
grow.
need a lot
It
of
takes
space.
up a lot of
And of course,
area.
when I planted, I had no idea of how. You don't
Right.
foresee how big
Exactly, you
everything's gonna be.
don't. Now, these are, what are they called? Ulrica palms,
Yes.
is it?
No,
no,
I've got the
Ulrica.
auricas. The auricas are there.
Oh, so this is a different type,
Yes. This is a
Has the same kind of stem, though.
hurricane palm. Chamord. I
I love the way they cluster like the Ulrica
Yes.
palm.
Most of these I've grown from seed.
Oh, yeah, this is
So
great.
it's
from
a
the-
fabulous
Was this grown from
aurica.
seed?
I did buy this from Mrs. Beale when she was in Hodges
Oh,
Bay.
okay.
And I've got some young ones now coming.
Yeah, that's
It
quite
is lovely.
lovely. And this is it a date tree palm?
Yes. And then lots of the manillas,
Oh, and look at this amazing
Morelli.
flamboyant.
yes, it's beautiful
And
at the moment. Pandanus.
Yeah, pandanus,
Yes.
which are quite lovely.
This tree was here when we built. So this is, I don't know how old this tree is. The tamarind.
Is it
well
sweet
over
tamarind
30.
or?
Not very
Regular
sweet.
ta-
Regular,
oh, okay.
regular.
I love spider lilies. They do very nicely in semi-shaded area.
Yes, and in dry areas
right,
too.
and it's great around the tree. The only problem I've been having with mine, I've been invaded by worms continually.
Like, do they do this?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
But they totally destroy the plant.
Oh no, mine haven't
But
done that.
no, you're okay here.
Yes. The lady palm I found I cannot grow in the ground here, so I just keep them in pots.
And it looks gorgeous.
It's a huge one, but if I put it in the ground, it doesn't work.
Well, it works very nicely in a pot.
Yes, it's beautiful.
looks
This is one
lovely.
an original tree, the white cedar too, and it's
Right.
just got this
The-
philodendron growing
Right,
up it.
right. That's quite lovely. So how many palms would you say you have here?
Probably around 20 species.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Not bad. Are you planning to continue
I'd like
adding?
to. I'd like to. I'd like
It's kind
to.
of fun discovering
That's
them.
a bottle palm in there. And then this is a cycad revoluta.
Is it cypress? Oh,
Cycad revoluta.
fantastic, beautiful. A lot
And it
of new.
doesn't grow huge like the sago palm. It
Uh-huh.
sort of stays.
And a lot of new growth
Yes,
coming
a
up.
lot of new growth. That's from the last
How,
bit of
how
rain.
tall does this get?
I have no idea.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
waiting to see.
Well, you'll soon find out. And I love the bougainvillea, giving it colour, and
against
hibiscus, and I've
yes.
forgotten the name of the yellow one.
I can't remember the
Yeah.
name of the yellow one either. And the swamp lily at the end has just produced a flower. It's got a
Oh,
flower
I don't see
sticking
it.
out
Must
the
be on the
side
other
of it,
side.
yes.
Yeah, quite lovely, quite majestic. I love them. And these frangipanis are going to be a really lovely addition.
I put two
as
together
soon as
because
they,
I
yes,
love, yes.
the different colours.
Exactly. This year is going to be my collection of frangipanis. I want to have
You know,
all the species.
they have new colours now.
I know. Well, I've seen a red and a yellow.
The
growing.
red, yellow, white, pink, but I think they've got a sort of purpley colour now.
Oh, good.
I've seen several online.
Good.
Interesting how they
And
do
they grow
that.
very easily from snapping a piece off.
Yes, they do. Though I have not had much luck. I tried doing that, but I think my dogs kind of knocked them down.
Feel secure, insured, call General Insurance. You got a friend, you got a friend, you got a friend.
Thank you for choosing General Insurance Company. How may we help you?
Call General Insurance. You got a friend.
Let's go shopping at the bargain center. Everybody shopping at the bargain center. Move your body now. Let's go shopping at the bargain center. Everybody shopping at the bargain center. Move your body. Let's go shopping. Everybody, let's go shopping. Bargain center. Let's go shopping. Everybody, let's go shopping. Move your body now.
Bargain Centre Hardware on Kentish Road has everything you need for building and DIY. Great savings all the time. What are you waiting for? Move that body!
Hello, I am Jacqueline Johnson, the wedding guru of MarryCaribbean.com.
Want to know the best hotel, the best destination, the best service providers in the industry, the best shopping experience? From Jamaica, St. Lucia, St. Kitts, Tobago, the British Virgin Islands, and the United States Virgin Islands.
MarryCaribbean.com.
Now you mentioned about the cottage. That was added with
It was
an add-on.
yes, it was the old schoolhouse at St Nicholas.
Wow.
And, it arrived on the back of a tractor.
Oh, it's
So
gorgeous.
We've sort of anchored it.
I
and
love those old style homes,
Yes.
colonial style. Very nice.
We added on the veranda and planted around it.
Yeah, it's lovely. So if we walk through here, this is this palm over here.
That's a blue latan, I believe.
okay. And oh, this
Isn't it fantastic?
golden
this is the
shower.
best
Wow, this
year
is just
it's
gorgeous.
been. It's spectacular this year.
It's just sometimes you can go a bit wrong with them. I don't know what happens, but this is spectacular.
Yes, it is. And just
Absolutely
more and more
gorgeous.
flowers.
How
And-
long does it usually flower for?
Good question. It keeps coming. Probably about a month.
Ah,
I
so
would say
that's a
about a
month
month.
of this beauty.
Yes,
That's really
yes,
nice.
Yes. And I add in my driftwood bits with pottery.
Right. If you have any little babies of this growing up anywhere, I'd love one.
Sure, sure. It sort of it suckers roots
Right,
rather than
right.
from seeds.
In fact, I'll swap you one for my African tulip because I
All
have
right.
several
Oh,
of
yes,
those little
love one.
coming up.
Love one. I don't have an African tulip. This side is I've got a lot of the clerodendrons, the sunburst,
right,
or
which is
starburst, I think they're
starburst,
called.
which
But
are
they've
just gorgeous,
really-
but they need a lot of
They
water.
do, and they have totally suffered in the drought, so I've
Right.
cut them right back.
Right.
Hopefully they'll shoot again. As you can see, I can't.
Oh, they
I
will.
can't prune the.
And the bridal bouquet
bridal
is
bouquet
getting
because
to
of the
do
bird
a
nest.
bird nest in it, right?
They're all a bit close together, but a lignum vitae and a carpus.
Which
has
has
just
a beautiful
started.
little purple flower.
Yes.
The lignum vitae, it's not flowering yet, but that has a beautiful little purpley blue flower
yes,
too.
blue flower.
Someone mentioned to me that they were on the endangered list.
Oh, really?
Because there's so few of them.
Oh, good.
So we have to do our best to breed.
We do. I've got
propagate
I've got,
as many
I
as
think,
possible.
3 in pots there.
Yeah.
This is my
And you've
little
got
nursery.
the frangipani, beautiful red colour from that frangipani.
Yes, I'm not sure where to plant it. I'm waiting
Yeah,
for rain
that-
to
yeah,
plant
that-
out a few
that's
things.
gorgeous.
And another baby cycad that I took off my big one.
Right. That's okay. So
I've got some in pots there.
now? So what were you able to, as they sort of branched out? You
Underneath,
sort
they
of,
sent out
underneath.
suckers.
Okay.
Quite spiky.
Ah,
but you can take them off,
fantastic.
and I've got some in pots down there.
Right. Fantastic. Well, I can't wait to see these two blooming because that must be just gorgeous.
That one's
there.
just about to flower.
Yeah,
you can
that's
see all the
just,
flowers shoots
And
coming
I
at
can
the
see
top.
the little buds.
This one
here.
did flower. It's flowered already.
It's flowered.
Yeah,
Oh, what a
those are
shame.
going to become seeds.
Yeah, it'd be lovely to have them flowering together.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Wouldn't it?
absolutely. This is a beautiful part of the garden. I really love it. Now, this is an amazing palm. For people who don't know, it's called the triangular palm. You could only see one side of it, but it actually has 3 sides, hence
Yes.
triangular palm. Now, out here in the garden, you've just pretty much kept it wild, open, and you're going to be putting palms in?
Yes, we started when we got fenced the land. We cleared it, and it was all cassie, except for the loblolly trees up by the old tree
Right.
house.
Let's walk over here.
And
And this is a beautiful flamboyance.
lovely flamboyant. And a queen palm and a royal, another royal, lovely big royal up there.
Is this a lignum vitae growing up here?
No, that's an orange.
Oh, okay. Totally off. But this flamboyant tree, it's just amazing. What an incredible
I
shape.
have pruned it back because it was down to the ground. And
Wow.
I'll let it grow again.
Yeah,
But
it's
very
absolutely gorgeous.
spectacular.
How old a tree is it?
Probably 20 years. I would think
Although
about
they grow
20.
very
They
quickly,
do, they
but
do,
that
they
is
do.
just an incredible shape.
They do. And mostly up here are indigenous trees.
Uh-huh.
A lot of mahogany, some neems, the scarlet cordia, white cedars, etc.
Right. So now this part of the garden, you mentioned that this was an add-on. This is
Yeah, this here is the moistest. So now I'm planting palms in here, more unusual palms. There's a saw palmetto, which is a very low growing and will spread. Foxtail.
foxtail, right.
That's a more unusual thatch palm, not our local one. And that I can't remember the name in the middle, but it's quite rare.
no, that's not a fan palm. That's
It's like the Cuban thatch palm, the silver thatch,
Okay.
but it's got slightly broader fronds.
Very nice.
And a different date palm. This is the medjool date.
Right, and of course you can tell the difference because of the
The
colour.
very,
It's more
very,
silver.
very spiky.
Yes, it
Very
does.
dangerous.
Yes.
So I'm
I'd
waiting
hate to
for
fall
dates.
into one of those. Very
Very,
sharp.
very dangerous. And I've got here, there's a couple of African oil palms.
Now, which are the African oil palms? That one here.
And another one here, which I started from seeds from body ponds.
Wow.
African oil palms in body ponds.
Very
and-
nice.
They should grow huge. Who knows, we're in Hogdes Bay, so they may
Right.
not. And I've planted a baby talipot, which
Oh,
will
this
be
one
enormous
here?
here.
Yes. Wow, this is a perfect spot for
Yes.
it too.
And a silk cotton tree.
Oh, very nice. Now,
That I grew from seed.
what an amazing trunk.
Isn't it fabulous?
Yes. I was going to say it has a distinctive bark, but I think I'm getting confused. I thought it had a little kind of,
Apparently, there are two. There are a male and a female, and one of them has, but it's got some.
oh yes, some of
Some
them
down
there.
here.
But it doesn't, the reason I got confused, the ones I've seen have these little spikes all over them.
All over them.
But
Maybe
this
they
is-
do as they get old. I don't know. Don't know.
This,
but
this
it's a magnificent shade tree.
Oh, and look at those roots.
Oh, I know. A bit
My
worrying.
goodness. Yes, it is actually. but just beautiful.
And again, they're a lonchocarpus with the purple flowers.
Oh, yes.
Which isn't in flower yet, but
right,
it will be
you
very
can't see it
soon.
yet.
They're very
And
pretty trees.
this tree next to it.
That's a cassia, another cassia. I'm not sure of the name, but it's just starting to
The
flower.
flower, yeah, I can see a little pinky orange.
Very pretty because it's completely covered in flowers down to the
that
ground.
must look
It looks like
gorgeous. Date palm,
another date palm. Yes, I grew a lot from seed when we started.
a Norfolk pine coming up.
That was a Christmas tree we had.
Yeah, so the dogs have a lot of space
They
to
do
run
to run, yes.
and go crazy.
Yes, they do go crazy.
And what's this tree? Oh, is it another
That's another
silk
silk
cotton
cotton.
tree?
Yes,
And that one doesn't have the little things all over the
No, it
trunk
doesn't.
either.
It doesn't.
So maybe they're two males.
I don't know. Well, we'll have to look that up.
Yeah, and I never tire of seeing blossoms from flamboyants.
I know, they're fabulous.
They're like neon signs.
Yes, yes, yes.
Just gorgeous.
And over here, I have planted a lot of. I've got a tree of life, the moringa.
Oh yes, I was given some, but I didn't like the smell of it, and then you've got the sandpaper vine over here, or Petrea.
Petrea.
I'm sure this was gorgeous when it was in full
it's
bloom.
just finished now, but it's just lovely.
Yeah, and you've got the was it screw pine?
Yes, pandanus.
Yes, pandanus. Which
And then I've got another yellow flower.
you've been removing the leaves from the bottom and
Yes,
creating a
yes.
shape, which is just gorgeous.
Yes.
Okay, now what sort of flower does this have?
Very small, little whitey ones.
Ah, okay.
like
Looks like
this.
it's already flowered.
Yes, just finishing.
You've got so many areas that are quite different from each other, and each one has its own purpose.
Yes,
Like this
yes.
is a wonderful shady place to relax and get on a swing. I haven't done this since I was a kid.
Kato,
oh, this is quite lovely. Oh, look out, Kato. Whoa. Oh, and it's a beautiful area to have.
Isn't it
this.
wonderful? What an amazing tree.
Yeah, it is.
A few years ago, we cut the bottom branches and lifted it because it was right down to the ground.
Right,
And it creates just a...
right.
You could see the trunk then, it's just spectacular.
Yes, it's gorgeous.
Feel secure, insured, call General Insurance. You got a friend, you got a friend, you got a friend.
Thank you for choosing General Insurance Company. How may we help you?
Call General Insurance. You got a friend.
Let's go shopping at the bargain center. Everybody shopping at the bargain center. Move your body now. Let's go shopping at the bargain center. Everybody shopping at the bargain center. Move your body. Let's go shopping. Everybody, let's go shopping. Bargain center. Let's go shopping. Everybody, let's go shopping. Move your body now. Let's go shopping. Everybody, let's go shopping. Move your body now.
Come see what we're doing at Bargain Centre at Perry Bay. We have the best prices and quality. We're working harder to serve you better. Come on down to Bargain Centre. Move that body.
Everybody shopping at the bargain center. Move your body now. Let's go shopping at the bargain center.
Hello, I am Jacqueline Johnson, the wedding guru of MarryCaribbean.com.
Want to know the best hotel, the best destination, the best service providers in the industry, the best shopping experience? From Jamaica, St. Lucia, St. Kitts, Tobago, the British Virgin Islands, and the United States Virgin Islands.
MarryCaribbean.com.
Planted two bougainvilleas to grow up in the gliricidia because they don't, the leaves come off the gliricidia. You know, the
So
pink
that
flower.
will, right.
So
That's
those-
perfect to do that. I love those
and
colours you chose.
Yes, the orange and the orange.
It's
and pink.
orange and gold.
Quisqualis or Rangoon creeper.
Rangoon creeper, right? Yes.
It is amazing at night. I have it.
Oh, it's a
around-
nice smell. Now we're entering into a lovely little courtyard garden, and right over there used to be the talipot
That's
pond.
right. That's right. It died last year. Well, it flowered and set seeds, and then died last year. And you can see the size of the trunk.
Wow, it's really.
Yeah, it was quite a mission to get it out. We had to take down the fence and.
Oh my goodness.
Et cetera. But the branches are so huge. It covered this whole this whole area.
Right,
so
right. Now, is that frangipani new, or was that
no,
growing
that
while the
was
palm
here,
was there?
but as you can see,
But
it's
now it's
grown
doing
that way.
yeah, to get the light.
That's right.
Because it's now this is a lovely feature. This collection of
Well,
hibiscus.
I've now decided rather than having a cool palm courtyard, it's now
You're
going to
gonna
be
have
a flower garden.
which is quite lovely. And you've got, of course, the wisteria again, which is
yes,
just
the
gorgeous. I'm so
Petrea.
sorry, Petrea.
Yeah.
I'm so used to the English,
English, I
wisteria.
know. You've just caught the end
Yes,
of it,
because this must have
unfortunately,
been
'cause it
quite
was-
glorious.
It was totally
and then right next to
spectacular.
that orchid tree,
That's
oh,
right,
those
the-
two colours together,
Bohemia,
quite stunning.
yes. And then these, I keep planting.
Oh,
as
these
many
are
as
just
possible.
gorgeous. These are-
Beaumontia?
I call them white hat.
Yes, they smell divine at night.
Yeah, they're just gorgeous. But I thought they were more vine-like. I put in a couple in my garden to grow up a fence because I thought they were.
No, they're like a small bush. I've now put them all over. I'm sticking them in to give more.
Yeah, they're quite
sweet
lovely. And another beautiful water
copper.
feature. And what I noticed over there.
I keep trying to rid it of the tadpoles.
Oh, tadpoles are in there. Oh.
Sometimes, yes. Very occasionally.
Yes, the frogs we can do without. Now, I love the brightness of this pineapple plant over here.
Yes, isn't it spectacular?
Yeah, it's beautiful. And these
and
look
this
gorgeous
is
in a
lovely.
pot.
Yes.
I have them in my garden, but
Do you?
they look nicer in a pot. They're more.
Well, they're more contained, and
yes.
they're just such a pretty flower when it
Yes,
first comes
it
out.
is.
It's like an orchid flower.
Really nice. I think I'm going to put mine in a pot. Looks lovely.
And then these are two, which I planted when the talipot died. 2 Alexander palms, so they'll grow up and give a little shade.
Really nice. And I love those bromeliads too.
Yes,
very
they're
nice.
lipstick. I think
Yes,
they're lipstick.
Lipstick, right.
Yeah, bromeliad. And the
Another
grass,
swamp
and then
lily in the
yes,
grass.
I love
the colour
purple.
the colour similarities.
Yes,
Very
with
nice.
that same pink hibiscus again. Yes, this is
And
looking rather neglected here. There are a lot of baby talipots because obviously the seeds went everywhere. You can see all the seeds, all the seeds here. And the babies are just
You know what?
shooting
I
up
didn't
all
even
over the
realise it was
place.
seeds. I thought it was mulch.
No,
Look,
it's
bless it.
talipot
Yeah.
seeds.
Fantastic.
There were millions of them.
Wow. So this is a lovely little display feature. And this just gives us a really nice place to sit and admire the garden.
hummingbird.
Sarah, thank you so much for showing us your gorgeous garden. This Rangoon creeper
It
is
is lovely,
really
isn't it?
amazing how it goes right round.
And those are our daughter's bedrooms.
Uh-huh.
And at night, the smell coming
Oh,
in
it must
is
be gorgeous.
phenomenal.
Really nice. Well, this is just wonderful. It's been lovely kind of exploring the garden and discovering it again. Just really nice. I love the changes to the garden.
Yes.
And you know, although it's sad to say goodbye to
I
the
know.
talipot palm,
I know.
I think it's created a completely different
Space.
And yes.
Yes.
It's really nice. So
Not
rest
so
in
much
peace,
in the middle of the
talipot
day,
palm.
but
I know.
in the late afternoon and
Yeah.
early morning, it's really
This
lovely.
is quite lovely.
Yes.
So thank you again, and thank you very much for joining us on Gardens of Antigua. We were at the delightful garden of John and Sarah Fuller, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed showing it to you. Thank you. Do join us next week. Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers.
If you would like to leave a comment about this show or just join in our garden conversation, then check us out, Gardens of Antigua, on Facebook. And don't forget to like us.